Hello, folks, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft Resonant Rise. I'm Kieran Dave. I have no idea what episode number this is, to be honest. It's airing out of order at this point. And, yeah, so last episode, I went ahead and made a ton of cows, and that's great, right? But we got these babby cows here. They're going nuts. They're getting killed. It's a sad story. They will do that forever. But what I also want to do is have just a ton of monster drops. And it turns out, let's just turn that off right there, that I got a gift a little while ago, something called Cursed Earth, which is something from extra utilities that when put down will spawn monsters infinitely. However, if it's too bright, like let's say I put it down up here, right? I'll waste a piece just to demonstrate to you. If it's too bright, then it won't spawn and it'll eventually catch on fire and blow up. Looks like we're at a light level where it's not going to burn, which is good. But unfortunately, it also breaks when we take it up. So tricky stuff. You have to use, a force touch. No problem. It also spreads on its own. So I'm clearing out this little area right here. And the first thing I want to do, of course, is make sure that it doesn't get too dark down here so that monsters don't spawn while I'm working. As I'm digging out this area, I break into a mine shaft naturally. So let's just go ahead and put these two illuminators here. Let me walk on, yeah, just barely. And let's make them black. And then let's turn them on. Oh no, not what I wanted. There we go. Default on. Now if I turn off my night vision, nice and well lit here. But anyways, the Cursed Earth doesn't work right unless, of course, you keep it dark enough. So we do want to make sure that that's the case. So let's go ahead and mine out this little area. And yeah, so that's the plan. And then we'll put a harvester. The little babby cow spawner is right over on the other side of this wall. You can see it's right there. So the power infrastructure is all down there ready to be hooked up. And all we got to do then is just put down something to collect the items, and we will have infinite zombie and, well, Enderman and everything, really. It's actually kind of fantastic. And one of the reasons I'm putting this off sort of in the middle of nowhere is that I want to make sure that if any Endermen show up or anything like that, they don't really have anywhere to teleport to. I may even put a water sheath around it because I'm told that that actually helps. Although I don't know if it's actually the case that it does. So give me a sec to finish the dig and placing things down, and then I'll let you back in and we can continue. Alright, so I have done a little bit of building off camera using some Darkcraft force bricks for extra security, and there's a little part here that no one will ever see, so I'm not too concerned about it. I could dig that out, but it doesn't matter. So, time to put down my grinder. Yeah, like so, and then of course we want to rotate it so that the grinding side faces this way. And it's getting power already, I laid the line. And we can just kind of hop right through here. And what we'd also like to do is make sure that we capture, you know, the outputs. We want to make sure that we get all that stuff. So this is also going to be letting out mob essence, and it's going to be letting out, well, items. You know what I forgot to grab? An ender chest. We need an ender chest, of course. The ender chest to grab the items. Let's see what we got over here. Any ender chests? I got one. Now, as I recall, I need red, blue, blue, or light blue, to do this next part. Let's just go ahead and break you. Right. You know, I keep saying it, but I really need to set up wireless AE. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, I run upstairs, and then I run back down, and I feel like 90% of my time is running. Some people have the problem that 90% of their time is spent, you know, sorting stuff on their series. I think my 90% of the time running to grab things. I don't know. Right, so that'll handle that. Let's just go ahead and toss a little cosmetic brick right here and here, and then put this right here. And that'll be reception, and it should automatically eject into our mob setup, and we can just put that right there. So this room's pretty dark, right? But I don't think it's quite dark enough. We want to make sure that no matter what, nothing bad can possibly happen to our Cursed Earth. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5 by 5. So we want to make sure that we're good on that. I think that what we need is another tool from extra utilities. It's almost like it's made, custom made for this purpose. It's called a Blackout Curtain. Here we are. And it's just a big row of vertical wool. So let's go ahead and... Can we make it... Does it have to be of any color? Or... Oh, any eye. Why are you so smart and yet so dumb? This is why I got to get my bees in order, guys. I need to be able to get to the point where I just don't care about dyes anymore. I swear, dyes are like the bane of my existence. All right, so this stuff should... Let's turn off night vision so that we get a better picture of what it's doing. So you can see the light levels, you know, low enough to spawn here. But I think if we put some of this blackout curtain right here... Oh, yeah, look at that. And then here, right? Yeah, it's like pitch black in here. How cool is that stuff? It's pretty cool. Let's turn on night vision. Night vision. There we go. That's really cool, I think. So, finally what we'd like to do is lay out some of this, some bars. I think what we'll do to start is we'll just put the bars here. Now, things are going to get a little bit rough and a little wacky as I lay this stuff down, I suspect. Here's the Cursed Earth. So hopefully they won't be able to hop out, right? That's my fear, is that they'll hop out and it'll be a complete nightmare and I'm going to get broken and tossed around by all the enemies. You know, that's going to be terrible. But I don't think that'll happen. I don't think so. I think we'll be good. So let's tear up this fake floor that was just used for marking things out. Okay. So you remember the last time I had an encounter with this stuff, it was pretty nightmarish. I made my division sigil and it went crazy. Like it went absolutely crazy. And it tore up the world around me and I was being constantly juggled. I don't know how bad this is going to be, but I'm pretty sure that it's going to be bad. Let's go ahead and lay a piece of dirt right there. The stuff should spread, I'm told. So if only one place is not spawning, I suppose that's fine too. Please don't start spawning. Please don't start spawning. Oh god. Oh god, witches? That is the last thing I want. Is it just going to be an infinite number of witches here? Oh god. I don't want witches. Oh, shoot. I even messed up there. At least they're being ground away, right? Ugh. Oh, witches. I hate you, witches. What I need to do is go grab some dirt, right? Some dirt will help me. Oh, God. I hate witches. How long is this going to last? Yeah, forever. Basically, I have permanent poison. Just get used to watching my screen rock back and forth like this, because I'm poisoned. Forever. Always be poisoned. Yeah, we got some dirt coming in over here. Oh! Hello! How did you get in here? Ugh. Well, I think I know how. There's like nothing really stopping them from showing up here. Oh, boy. Dirt. Let's grab some dirt. So, I need to rethink my strategy here. I didn't realize that this place would spawn as if... Like, it's spawning as if it's just outdoors, right? I was sort of hoping that it would not listen to the local rules for spawning. That it would instead, you know, listen to... Okay, let's... Because, yeah, it definitely spreads in darkness. Oh boy, and now let's get those, get these bars up. No, 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 no. Please don't throw things at me. Please don't throw things at me. No, how did you even... I don't care. I don't care. There. Deal with it. Can you even... Oh, yeah, look at that. That's going away. So this is good, though, because what witches give you is, like, infinite redstone, infinite sugar... they also are... Oh, yeah, look at that. That's intense. So let's hope that we're not totally ruining our power situation here. That's the other big question, right? How are we doing? We're holding up. We're holding up, but it's not great. I'm definitely going to have to deal with power situations soon. Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. So they're just going to sit down here, an infinite witch, forever, etc. Let's see here. Let's break this, break that. Let's toss down a little bit more of this cursed earth. I guess we could even potentially harvest it. If we have just one piece, we could even, you know, harvest it. Let's grab that. Oh boy. These witches, man, they are the worst. Or the best. I mean, if you're evaluating them on the grade of, like, are they good witches? I guess that's true. But I really hate them. But there we go. I guess it's quiet. That's nice, right? So this will be our witch. Oh, God, they have little moles, don't they? Oh, man, they are hideous. And so if we turn this off, we'll see that it's quite dark in there, too, which makes it even more nightmarish. Can't even see them most of the time. Oh, boy. That's scary. But at least that'll be really good mob essence, I think, right? Definitely. All right. Well, let's move on to our next project then. That seems to be done. I'll be right back. Hello, folks. Okay, so I have been away from the computer for a little while, but that should not stop the episode. Something I've realized that I've been wanting to do for a while is I want to make a super leveling up room. Now, without R's around, you know, and with MPS, there's not a huge reason, or at least there wasn't historically, to get, you know, a lot of experience. But I think that's changing with the advent of a bunch of mods that are coming in. So, you know, I think that that's definitely what we're going to do. And you can see right here, I'm just draining a ton of experience down into this Darkcraft tome. But I can get even more with liquid experience, which I could also turn into power, which would be really interesting. Especially given, I don't know if you've seen Way of Time's Resonant Rise series, but he's done a huge amount of really cool work with just making awesome armor and awesome tools and awesome power generation with bees and liquid XP, all those things. And I think that's cool. I'd like to try it too and take a little bit of a different tact. That should be enough. Just leave that there. So I would like to make my Quantum Leap experience chamber. I've been letting the witch system run for a while now, and one thing that's great about witches is they're pretty dang good for essence, and you can see that we've already got like 112 buckets of mob essence, which is a lot of mob essence. Oh, and by the way, we have infinite milk, so, you know, I wouldn't even worry about the milk. I mean, there's really a lot of milk. It's kind of disturbing, actually. I think I could probably run a system 5 times as big as I am right now without even thinking about it. I don't know what to do with all that milk. Maybe make a Milk C and do a Brian Eno remix. I don't know. Anyways, so what I'd like to do is just kind of bash out the wall over here, you know, and make a little chamber that when you step into it, it puts on a little light show. Maybe we can, you know, hack in a resource. Oop, maybe not quite right here. We could easily relocate this, though. For now, let's just... You know what? Why not? Let's take the corner. No one ever takes the corner. We'd like to have a little light show, and then it kind of plays some Quantum Leap music and gives you just a ton of experience. Right? I think that would be a pretty fun little project. I don't know about you, but also useful because we've got all this mob experience. We might as well, you know, start using it. So there's a couple things we'll need to do to make that work. For one, I need the door. So the door involves a couple of things. I think what I'm going to do is try out something new from Tinker's Construct. Right? Bear with me on this. I think I need some of these blank patterns here. Why do I have bees in there? Could anyone tell me why I have bees in there? I don't know. This thing is called a drawbridge. You may have seen this in Direwolf's videos. He recently aired it. Okay, so we need dispensers. Do we have any dispensers? We need bows for dispensers. That's no problem, though. Let's just make, you know, at least 3 bows. Okay. And we then make a dispenser. I think we could use aluminum, brass, or bronze. I think we have everything we need for 3 of these. Come on, I know that we have this stuff. Well, let's make the dispensers first. Cobble. Come on, NEI, you can do this. This is not complicated. And let's see here. Right. We need these. We just need a little bit of aluminum brass now, huh? Just a few ingots of aluminum brass. We really don't have any just lying around. I have some aluminum, and I have some copper. I have a little bit of copper, you know. So I think it's a 3-to-1 ratio. So for every 3 of those, we need 1 of these. So that'll be 12-to-4. Just go ahead and toss this in here. We'll just get enough of it that we don't have to worry about it for now. And I think we can make a perfect amount here. I think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Yes, okay, 3-to-1. Aluminum to copper. While we let that cook up, we better grab our... Not this one. Oh, that would work too. I need my ingot thing, obviously, because we're going to be making ingots. I sort of wish you could make weapons out of aluminum brass. Might look cool. Okay. So while that's going on, let's make the door material. So I would like to kind of stick with the Quantum Leap theme. So what we're going to need is just a ton of glowstone illuminators. Let's grab a bunch of these, and let's craft up... we're going to need at least 18. So yeah, let's... how many do we grab there? So let's grab another 10. How many do I have there? Yeah, it was just another 9 will work. Let's just do 10 for safety. There goes my machine crafting the illuminators. Right. So what we need to do, and what I'd like to do, is just have these all laid out, and then we'll lay out ME cabling to, yeah, so the back wall here, I'd like to have the room be 3x3. So you walk in, okay, it needs to be 3 high, so 1 more high. I don't know if I would actually break them that way. Interesting question. And yes. So the wall needs to be 1, 2, 3 high. And then we'll move this in a sec, but you'll get the gist of it, right? So when you step in, it's going to be like, there'll be a dispenser above you that shoots bottles of enchanting down at you. I think this will be a fun build. And then finally, there'll be a little door. Yeah, a little door that kind of keeps you safe. I'm going to need a lot more of these, aren't I? Let's go ahead and move the conduit while we're at it, too. And illuminators. And then I guess finally, is this out of anything? No, just working. Obviously, I need to grab more. I need to ask it to craft a bunch more too, I think. Let's make another 20. It's a lot of glowstone. I hope I have enough. Should have enough, no problem. Anyway, so you get the idea here, right? Well, they're going to be in here. It's going to be all like this, and it'll go doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo as you go up and down. I think it'll look cool. Definitely this is way off where we need to be, though. So give me a sec to just dig off camera like I always do and figure out exactly how this build is going to lay, and then we'll get started. And we'll pull out Redneck controllers, and I don't know how we're going to detect if the player is there. We'll have to figure out something novel. Oh well, I'm sure I can come up with something fun. I'll be right back as soon as I've got the conduit here moved and the dig exactly how I want it. All right, I think I got it set up. So now we got 3 drawbridges we want, right? And we also are going to need a little bit of dye, just a little bit of dye. So let's try blue to start. And it may be that we want light blue, but let's check it out. So here we go. As you can see, I've kind of cut it out here. There's some room behind the walls. Makes a little note. So the idea is that the pattern of lights will be like this. 1, 2, 3, going down, kind of like strobing down. And then a dispenser right above me will emit bottles of, well, shoot bottles of enchanting down at me. And that should, I think, pretty sure that'll cause me to gain tons of levels really fast. See, as we turn it on, yeah, that looks pretty good. I think that's exactly what we want. We'll just need to set up some redneck control to make sure that works the way we want. But before we do that, let's go ahead and make the door. Yeah. So first, well, we've got a drawbridge. Let's, what would be the right way to do this? How about if we get some ceramic dye? We need blue ceramic dye. Blue, so how about ceramic dye? Like is ceramic dye blue. I think we can mix some of this up. We'll need at least 9 pieces. And then we want, actually we just want some glass in here, and that'll make it work. Oh, we actually have some left over. Oh, that's right. This is actually left over from my original base long ago. So, oh, I shouldn't be placing this, should I? Oh, it looks super weird, doesn't it? Oh, that is a bummer. Oh, curse you, Minecraft. Maybe it'll look cool if I put the right background to it. Well, no, the thing is, we're gonna need the redneck cables. Smoo. What should we do in its place? How about if we grab some sand? I think I got some sand on hand, and we'll use some of the new clear glass from Tinker's Construct for a more lab-like feel. So let's just go ahead and fill this whole thing up. We'll let that cook. If you haven't seen this clear glass, it looks pretty slick. In the meantime, let's just use whitestone. More whitestone bricks, I guess. Because I'm eager to try these out. And we'll need a lever. So the way this works is pretty cool. You go like this, you put one, I think it faces you, yes, like so. So now, if we, pretty sure that there is no rhyme or reason to this GUI. But if we just do 1, 2, 3, and then we give it a redstone signal, it should go the direction it's supposed to go. Yes. We need one more, I think. Yeah, it can't. Perfect. So the door is going to slide up, which will look really cool, I think. And I think actually the redstone signal propagates, so it'll be even easier to wire than you might think. Let's go ahead and put down this, and put down this, right? And now we can put down 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I think that it's supposed to propagate across. Well, maybe not. We'll have to work around that. That's no problem, though. And the other cool thing is that, and one of the reasons I really like this is that if we put a block there, it'll look like it, right? So now we don't have to worry about anything at all. We can just, it'll look like a natural part of it, and it'll just slide open. We'll probably have some sort of maybe tripwire here or player detector, and we'll walk right in. And then as soon as we hit this spot right here, I think we can use a glass pressure plate. Then we'll be good there. So let's see if we have some of the material that we need. And I'm not sure what's in here, but quite frankly, I don't care. Let's just go ahead and break it and replace it. And how are we doing? Oh, still totally full of sand. How close are we to melting this stuff down and making some blocks? Oh, basically, it's going to happen all at once. And I'm pretty sure that there's a bug with Tinker's Construct right now in the way it looks. It's got, aha, yeah, you see? First of all, it burns now, but you can also see my base. So you can see like through the world. Classic. All right, so let's see if we can make a bunch of these blocks. Is this not the way to go? Oh, I bet you it's because... Yeah, it's powered. It's got to be powered. Okay. You can see right through it. Oh yeah, look at that. That's cool looking. Let's go ahead and make 2, I guess we need 4 blocks of this stuff. God, it's weird looking though, because it can see through the universe with it. Like just knifes right through. Fortunately, it looks like this glass block doesn't have that problem. Boy, can I have like a waterfall of that stuff? Just like weird universe shattering fluid. just pouring through. You can just see through. I wonder if like if someone were to look through it, if they were looking, they could see back through. Like, does it work on the other side, or is it just? I wonder if someone looked at me with it, would they like see my soul? Would that be like, is it like you can see a man's motivations by looking at the inside? Maybe not. Maybe that's going a bit too far. Okay. Please dry. Cool. Whatever it is you do. Okay. Let's see how this looks, right? Let's pull this out. You're garbage. You're boring me. Okay. And let's go like this. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Okay, I could work with that. Oh, I'm going to cast some more of these blocks. I will spare you that excitement. And we'll get right back and we'll finish up this build. Should be pretty quick. All right, folks, I'm just in the middle of laying some cable here. So as you can see, I've got some red net wired up here. And I've got 3 colors, orange, pink, and blue to represent the different tiers. Let's not forget to get this. These both have to be blue. And I've also wired up the drawbridges, which I finished off camera just to make things go faster. So the general gist of what's going to happen here, and I think you'll understand more in just a sec, is that we're going to try and set it up such that these lights pulse when someone's in the middle of the room. Now I'm going to have to dig underneath a little bit more to get down there. I'm not sure how much of this I want to do on camera because honestly it's kind of work you got to concentrate on. Like, it's easy to get this build wrong. Hopefully I can just get it right the first time and not have to do a bunch of stupid troubleshooting. But this is exactly the kind of build, by the way, that RedNet is fantastic for. It doesn't really warrant a full computer craft implementation, right? You don't need a whole program or something. But at the same time, it's really nice to have this bundled cable and all these things and the timers. It'll make it very straightforward. Okay, so that's like that, that, and then that, one more. There we go. So now all the lights are set up. Let's just, let's connect these 2 lengths of cable here. We'll have to make sure not to break a color at any point in time. And right there. And then this cable has to be the right color. It needs to be light blue. So let's just put a piece of cable here, grab a lever, and just test it out, right? We can test it out. Let's see here. If we put this here, and then, so let's try turning on, let's try controlling the doors. The doors, I think, are light green. Well, here, we can try one of these. This should turn on the middle row of lights. Ta-da! It also turns on that last row. Don't worry about that, though. That's just because the switch is right there. Of course. So then, if we were to take our wrench and turn on other colors, I think, let's pulse this. What color was the door? The door was, I can't even reach it. I should just tear up this floor. This is the problem with tight work. Oh, did I just break all my... I just broke my my floor. Shoot. This is what I'm saying, folks. This is like a tough build to talk about as you do it. Let's see what we want. It should retain its memory of what it's doing. Oh, interesting. No, I can't use these. I gotta use these. Did I miss a block? Oh, of course, it fell down there. Oh, let's put one down before we head, so we can just see it. I should have just run down there. Oh, build. Why are you giving me... Whoa. Whoa. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so it's green. It's definitely green. That's for the sensor. And then what's the... Whoa, whoa. What's for the drawbridges? Probably yellow, knowing my logic. Let's see if we can get up there. Dark purple. So let's see if we can close the doors. Is this the right purple? There's two, right? Oh. All right, well, I'm going to troubleshoot this for a sec because obviously I'm missing a connection somewhere. Maybe I'm just not connected into the network. That's definitely on. Probably it's just like, you know what it is? It's that this cable and this cable aren't put together. Easy fix. We'll go like this. This Rednet stuff, it can be a pain to troubleshoot. And also, I'm trying to work in a really compact space here, so it's like genuinely hard to do this right. There. Aha. There we go. Although I may have outsmarted myself here, as now I can't get out. Fortunately, I can break this glass and then just replace it. Okay, yeah, I can just go like this. All right, so yeah, that's a pretty good start. And if we go like this, yes, perfect. And now what we need to do is get the dispenser fed up here. So we want to have the dispenser like right around, I want to say here. Yeah, because we want it one setup. What should we use for the roof, I wonder? Well, obviously missing a quartz block. I lost it somewhere. No problem. Easy to fix. I wonder if maybe we should try something different. How about, I know Imabis has been working really hard on, yes, his decorative lamps. So let's see. What about a, I know we have some cyan dye. Maybe not. Do we have any light blue dye? Cyan indicator lamp. Cyan decorative lamp. What does this need? How about just white? Maybe white would be a nicer statement anyways. So we got that. So what we need is glowstone. And we need at least 9 of these. 8, 9. Toss those in. White decorative lamp. Go. Oh, I need more bone meal. Let me just do this by hand. Get a nice 21 bone meal there, no problems. And we got 3. We need 6. There we go. So these are a lot like Red Power's old lamps. Let's see if we go like this. Are these have to be powered? Well, that's a pain. Really? Is there a way to invert them? Decorative. Kind of like craft them? No. Ugh. Well, we'll figure out a way to power them. It's going to be a pain, but I was trying to avoid specifically doing that, but we'll figure it out. Because if I put just this lever on one, it should be a good show. As I recall, these things look pretty impressive. Or maybe not. I wonder if they're already lit. This is just, oh no! Okay, good. It didn't get lost. Maybe there's, I can't tell because of my night vision. Oh yeah, they're lit. That's cool. That's cool. I can go with that. That's interesting looking. And then if we put down the doors, it'll look even cooler. Yeah, that's definitely workable. Okay, well, I guess it's time for a little bit of Rednet. And to replace this, we want to replace this block. Yeah, we need to replace that. toss some of this stuff into the... Ugh, my whole inventory is all full of junk. What's wrong with me? And we're going to need the light green signals are set for... let's see, so we know what we need is glass pressure plates. I think I have a ton of those just lying around. We actually need 4. So the gist of it is someone's going to step on this, and it'll hold open the door, and then it'll close the door when someone steps on the internal plate. So if someone steps here, the system gets latched open. So let's go ahead and flip this. Yeah, right. So they step there, the system gets latched open. They step here, and then that'll close the system on you until you step off of it, right? While someone's stepping on this, the dispenser is going to shoot out. Yeah, it's going to shoot out bottles of enchanting. I may have, once again, locked myself in. No problem. Just a little embarrassing. Hey, come back. All right. So most of the rest of this build, with the exception of the rednet part, is just boring wiring. So I'm gonna I'll make sure to show the strobing part, and then we'll work on actually making the bottles of enchanting. But like, for example, the running of the ME cable up there to dispense bottles of enchanting when the redstone signal's on. Yeah, I'll show you how I do it, but it's not going to be too exciting. And obviously the camera angles in here are not great. It's a pretty tight build. Pretty tight crawl space in here. Some straight up Jeffries tube action. All right, so I'm going to lay those cables out. I'm basically just going to run this ME cable over the dispenser and put an indicator. Have the export bus, the precision export bus, run in probably run in redstone only mode, and then I'll also have a another drop for the redneck cable to run pulses to the dispenser. So just give me a sec to wire that up. Okay, as you can see, it's a little tight up here. There's a lot of things going on. There's our planting system right there. So yeah, it's okay though. It's okay. I got all the wiring in place. Whoa, yes. But I realized that I actually don't have much in the way of bottles of enchanting. I mean, I have a few, but I realized, like, basically what I need to do at this point is I need to start making the bottles of enchanting really before I continue. Just because I think actually that I want to double check all this work, and so I'll do it off camera. So probably we'll finish this build up next episode. But there's no reason that we couldn't finish up with this part of it really fast. So I think what we need to do, what would be most prudent for us to do at this point, is for us to set up a auto enchanter from Minefactory Reloaded. Which, God, there's so many awesome things in Minefactory Reloaded. I mean, can you even handle it? Right? I think I have everything I need offhand to make this. Yes. So an auto enchanter needs it uses bottles. I think we can just grab. I have a bunch of them. But, you know, I can just grab that. And I'm pretty sure... Well, let's grab some Liquiducts. I have a lever on me. I have my thing. So basically, we give it the option to take some of this junk out here, this gunk. And we'll use it to basically... I wonder if that'll power it. Nope. Basically, we can pipe this stuff in and then enchant things automatically, which is pretty slick, right? But we need essence to do it. Fortunately, our witch spawner gives us... Oh, man, we've already got so much. This is a lot. This is a lot. 148. See, it's going up nonstop. And I actually turned off the cow spawner. So, I mean, I don't even know what's going on over there. Actually, do we have a valve? We could probably put a valve over here and just kind of hide it over there because we do need power for it. So let's do that really quick. I think I have some steel valves just lying around. And that would make the wiring of this stuff a whole heck of a lot easier, I suspect. Because, ooh, I wonder if someone's working with bees. I have some neighbors who like to cause lightning over and over again. They really do. Okay, let me grab a steel valve here. And my obligatory point this episode where I say I should really set up wireless. Steel valve. I think I got one right there. Yeah, let's grab them. Hello. My internet's been laggy all evening. It's nuts, driving me nuts. Can I please just have one? I'm asking you really nicely. System. There. Fine, I'll take 3. I'll take all of them, because why not at this point? All right, so let's go ahead and toss this right, well, let's put it right here. That should be okay. Whoa, I didn't mean to break that. I hope I didn't just, I sincerely hope that I didn't just break all my mob essence. That would make me so sad. Like, can I go back in time really quick and fix that? Okay, 2 pieces of iron tank wall. Ugh, this cursed device, power tool. And then we go like this. Okay, sorry for saying so much. Oh, thank goodness. Whew, I was really worried there. I was really genuinely worried. Okay, and we can schlep that on right. No, this is the wrong thing. This is what we want to schlep on. And we'll go ahead and give it a donk with a wrench and toss this on right here. Now, we should be able to just put this down. We can just put it down right here. And then all we got to do is get 1 piece of silver wire. And then we can, well, this is tight, but we'll do it. We'll do it! Let's go ahead and suck things out. And as you can see, this immediately fills up. And we'll just grab 1 piece of silver wire. And probably an ME interface. Can we make one of those really quick? Let's make one of those. And some silver wire. Okay, perfect. This is going to be a little tight as builds go, as they say, because this needs to, you know what, this is just too much. Let's go ahead and put this. What we're actually going to do is put this right. Well, this is getting brutal. At this point, why don't we just move it? At this point, you know what? I hope I didn't just lose a bunch of lit material. I did. Oh well. Let's just go ahead and put it here for now. I may revisit this and clean it up, but I just need some distance between the system and everything else right now. And let's actually put it 1 up in the air to give us optimal, right. Give us kind of a little bit of room to work. I will definitely revisit this off camera and just sort of clean it up a little bit, maybe hide things. But this is, you know, like this room is kind of a nightmare already. So I'm sort of not opposed to, you know, doing what we got to do there. Is this actually gonna, right. All right, so there we go. We got 4 buckets of the good stuff. Let's go ahead and run a drop. We'll need to get the ME interface in just a sec. And, well, you know what? Well, I'll break that cable in a sec. There's only so much I can take. Okay, and then, yeah, we'll just go like this. Break this cable. Fortunately, I have this nice drop here running through. I actually marked it in blue stone just so I could find it later on. I knew I would be doing stuff here. All right, ME interface, ME interface. And yeah. Hello, there we go. Where's my interface? There we are. So now if I give this system a bottle and I give this system some power, which will just run from right here and then to here and to here and then to right there. Right, we can, well, do I have any bottles on me? I do. I should just be able to toss this in here as I've read the documentation, which, yes, I did. and it should just do some work. You can see it's doing work. It doesn't take too much energy. How are we doing on power from this guy? Whoa, no! That's exactly where I don't want. Okay, we got to watch out for these wires. They're a little ridiculous. How are we doing? You know, it takes power, but not too bad. Now we have a bottle of enchanting. Perfect. So I should be able to do my exact same trick as before if I get some transfer pipe and a transfer node. I should just be able to suck out. I don't need those anymore. Should be able to just suck it out and right back into the interface as I am wont to do. And then it's just a matter of telling the system. All right, there we go. So if I explain to the system how to make bottles of enchanting, and then I can easily, it takes a few seconds, so we'll probably have to make sure to maintain a good stock of them. But yeah, no problem. No problem at all. This should be easy. And yeah, the only thing I don't like about this is this entire build. We'll see if we can figure it out. I mean, eventually I'll probably move all these tanks and we'll do something great. We'll make a big liquid storage room. But I also don't feel like, you know, having a billion ender tanks everywhere. I would almost rather have messy builds. I just feel like it's kind of cheap to ender tank everything everywhere. Okay, so right, and this machine is going down rapidly. Is this really that expensive to run? Or did we just finally cross some sort of threshold? That's not good. That's just going to run dry. How about you? Well, I'm not happy about that at all. Because I've already extended the system. So, like, is this just drawing a lot of power? What happens if I pull this? I think I may have hit some sort of threshold of power where now I am no longer power positive because of all the cable I have. That's not good, because we're just going to run out of power, and then my power system's going to shut down, and chaos is going to take over, right? It's going to be bedlam, wholesale bedlam. I wonder if I'm working on like a big crafting job, and that's why. No, I finished all the crafting jobs. Well, you know what? I'll expand my power generation a little bit, probably off camera over the next few days, because this is pretty much a good stopping point, I think. So we have a system. What was that? I know I just heard something break. We have a system to make this happen, right? We have a system to go ahead and pull power or make bottles of enchanting. All we have to do now, and wow, this thing stores up. It ran out of power, huh? All we have to do now is just connect all the dots and make sure we have enough power to support everything, and boom, we're good, right? So it shouldn't be too bad. And to stop a running program on a computer craft machine, you hold Control T. Sace. Yeah, this should be straightforward. We just need to make sure we don't have power problems. I wonder what I'm going to do to solve that, because I'm a little afraid now. Little afraid. Oh well. Folks, I think we'll call it here. We're close to having this build done. I'll get the lighting done. Don't worry, I'll do it all on camera, because I know that some people like ridiculous builds like this. As you can see, we got some stuff put together. We got a spawner going. Got a lot going on here, and we're about to get more. We'll have all the experience we want, and then we'll probably start seeing if we can turn this stuff into power as well. That seems to me like a pretty good call, because we're going to start having a lot of it really soon. So if you like what you see and you have a YouTube account, please leave a like. Why don't you subscribe? Leave a comment telling me what I should or shouldn't do. If you don't like what I'm doing, dislike. I mean, let me know so I can, because I'm always trying to make my, I'm always trying to improve myself, right? And that's a big deal to me. So I would love to hear your feedback on how I can make my system better, or how I can make my show better. For example, will never be doing TeamSpeak with strangers again. That won't happen, I assure you. But I may do some other stuff if you like. So well, go ahead and leave the feedback. I listen. I try to reply to everyone, and sometimes that's a lot of work. Until next time, folks, I hope that you had fun watching, and please join me again.